All right, I'm gonna try this one more time. I think the mic, yes, the mic is on this time. I can actually see it. All right. Uh, Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, all my friends and family in the travel community. This OW coming to you live out there 504. I just wanted to stop by for a moment. As you can see, I got my eyes on some sushi tonight. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to getting you something to eat. But I just want to show y'all the information that might save y'all some money when y'all out there. You traveling abroad. Um, Yeah, let's be honest, man. People look at us as Americans, they see a money sign on our fucking back, so they might try and get off in your ass. But with a little calculation, a little careful planning, you might be able to save yourself some money and some heartache. Now, I have several associates that I conversate with or whatnot that's in the travel community, and I've heard from a few different places that when they do go out and visit different places or whatnot, they go to these hotels, and what they advertise online and what's actually there, two different things. What's up, Ken A2 back? Yeah, I got it back, man. I had a mic off, but I got it straight though. Good looking out, Playboy. What was I saying? Train of thought. Oh yeah, what they advertise and what you actually get are two different things. So I said to say this. When you get to these hotels, they'll tell you, oh, you might give you a flat price, might be something like $25, $30 a night. But when you get there, this is the catch. They fail to mention that you have a limit on how many people you can bring there a day. So what happens is these people in these front offices and these people work, these doormen supposedly, they see an opportunity and they seize the moment. They say, "Oh, Gringo got money. Gringo out here tricking. He bringing these chicas over here. We gonna tax his ass." But that wasn't in the ad though. But you find that out when you're what 2,000 miles away from home. So I say it to say this. Uh, I have some people that I work with at work. I know those people personally, and they went to Costa Rica last year. Not going to say their name, not going to say where they work at, but they were there last year, and they specifically stated to me when they got to the hotel, the place of interest where they were getting their people from or whatnot. You know what I'm talking about? Bible study. Yeah, the good stuff was directly across the street from the hotel where they lived at. So they shouldn't have went there, and they're bringing people back over there. Every person that they bought there, they chose them 20,000. Depending on a guy, they might hit them for 30. Well, you add that up over a couple of days, these motherfuckers that made well over 100 mil on your fucking ass just for opening the door and letting these people in. That's extortion. That's fucking highway rape and robbery, if you ask me, But, to each his own. I mean, if you're wealthy, you got money to burn, so be it. I'm not in that situation, but I am going to tell you how to get around that shit. It's up to you whether you want to take that information or not. Or you take your ass out there and get cracked over the head. In some places in I want to say Dominican Republic, it's even been higher than that, But there are places you can go to that are hotels. But if it's you doing that for the first time, you're going online, you don't know any better. You're just saying, okay, it's a hotel, it's a good price, $30 a night, I could afford that. And when you get there, you want to bring your lady friend over, they're gonna tax you. I've even heard they do that in Brazil. I mean, it's all over. These people know what you're coming there for. It ain't no fucking secret. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you might be coming there to, do your little tourism, whatever, but if you got any kind of sense, you see all that pussy walking around, you gonna fuck something. You know what I'm saying? If not, you's a faggot. That's your business. I don't care. You want boy boo to carry your ass on, this video ain't for you. But the more of the story is how you get around that. Those fees, upwards amount of 80,000 pesos per person you bring there, whatnot, you get your Airbnb. I was discussing this with a young man the other night. I told him you can get the Airbnb, and I was trying to tell him how to go about doing it. Because he was like, man, OW, like, how do I find these places to stay at? How do I do it? I mean, you got people out here, be going to Costa Rica or Barranquilla, Medellin. Even one person even went to Pernambuco, Recife. That's on my list, as a matter of fact. And they say that they charge them per person. So, in a nutshell, this is what you do. You get on your little robot right here. All right. You go to Airbnb. The first thing you want to do once you get on the site is go to the filters. Okay. Go to the filters. It's relatively simple. Go to the filters, bring that motherfucker down to around 100 a night. That's going to lessen the scale. You know what I'm saying? There's some people that will tell you when you go to Medellin or places in Colombia, you don't need an air conditioner. Do not listen to them motherfuckers. You get up in that room and you dropping that anchor off of some prime pussy, You're gonna be sweating like a whore in church. You're gonna need you some air conditioning. All right, so don't do that. Put that in your motherfucking in your filter. Make sure you get some air conditioning. Make sure you find something with some Wi-Fi, and make sure you have a kitchen. Because 3 o'clock in the morning, you don't want walking down some strange ass streets. You know, that's right, Ken A2 Jar. You gotta have some air conditioning. I done seen some cats, believe in me, they done got rooms in Colombia. I mean, look, them people are indigenous to that area. I don't know about you. I'm from the South. We used to have an air conditioner. I mean, I'm sorry, you know, I can't fuck in the heat. I ain't gonna even try it. Sweating all on top of it. I'll fucking get it over with. You know what I'm saying? Take the fuck on about you know. But anyway, make sure you get you some AC. All right. When you book in these places, you want to check the availability. And this is what can make you or break you. You got to be logical about this shit. If you go and you see that it's a very busy time of the year and those days like in a tight jam, go ahead and book it, but make sure you look at the return policy. You got 48 hours, okay? Within that 48 hours, you need to message that host and be like, look, man, I want to know, can I have company over, female company? Or you can specifically say, is this place a business or is it establishment? Is it girl friendly? I repeat, ask them if this establishment or this particular location is girl friendly. They know exactly what the fuck you're talking about. This ain't nothing new under the sun. Thousands of motherfuckers get on planes and fly over there. It's been going on long before his brother's been doing it. White boys been doing it. The fucking Arabs been doing it. They know you're going over there to fuck something. You go ahead on and tell them people, look, are they girl friendly? And they'll say yes. You could actually read down and scroll one ad. It clearly stated in there. The man said, my apartment is not for sex tourism. He specifically said that. And I was like, I appreciate your honesty, motherfucker. I'm going to go ahead on and block your motherfucking ass and keep on going. I refuse to fly across the motherfucking pond and have motherfucker dick police me. And I'm spending money over there. It's bad enough we get dick police here in the fucking United States by not just men and women and pocket watch. You think I'm going to fly across this motherfucking pond and go through the same thing? No, I'm not. I would advise you wouldn't do that either. So with that being said, that's just some of the things you should do with the Airbnb as far as the filters. After you book it, he should contact you, he or she, because there are some female Airbnb ladies that be on there, and they're quite attractive, might I add, you know. But there are some people on there that are Airbnb. They're very professional. You worry about it. Most of the Airbnbs that I've been to in Colombia, outstanding. Brazil, it was beautiful. Very nice place. Very safe, very secure. Some people are worried about, if I go to a one of these Airbnbs, is not going to have a safe in there. And I'm like, bring it. If it's that bad and you're in an area to where you feel as though you're going to get robbed in your hotel room, you shouldn't be staying there anyway. That's just my opinion. And I don't keep large sums of money on me like that anyway. I just keep enough on me to do what I'm going to do that night. I know who I got coming over there. I have X amount of dollars put on the side for that. And that's just how I roll. I'm not stupid. You know what I'm saying? That's how I would do with that. Next thing about Airbnb, there are some that will have a doorman or a porter at the front door, which works in your benefit. And I'm going to tell you why. If you would happen to meet a young lady and shit, man, they got girls out here, they'd be fully developed at 17. You wouldn't know no better. But to make a long story short, most of these places that I found on Airbnb, once you get there, it's only for them to get into the building, you have to present an ID. Some of them do, some of them don't. The ones that don't, you need to play at your own risk, cousin. And believe me, it would behoove you to ask that young lady for an ID before you bring her up there and you try and drop that anchor off in that pussy. You know what I'm saying? What I mean by drop the anchor is just an analogy. When you drop an anchor, what does it do? It goes straight to the bottom, right? There you go. When you straight to the motherfucking bottom. Before you drop that anchor, that'd be the best thing for you to do. And that way you cover yourself on the tail end. And when they have a porter there, usually there's like surveillance around there 24/7, you know. So if I was a crook, saying that I'm not, but if I was of a criminal mind, I would think twice about going someplace that's got cameras all over that motherfucker. And I just lay up there and ease myself over there and I know I'm on camera. That's how that boy got caught up in DR when he murked that chick. And dude, the doorman helped told him out the motherfucker. He did. They had a camera in there that caught him and they slammed his ass, you know. But that's a different story. This is about helping you fellas save y'all some money. Don't go out there and get butt fucked. You know what I'm saying? Raped over the coals. You know, going to these hotels. You can have a plan. Everybody has a budget. Your budget could have been, let's just say, $200 for your week stay there. By the time you get through paying for them chicas to come into your room, because you're going to have some company over there, you're going to be able to spend another $200, you know? And it's just not worth it. You know, you can take that money and go towards something else, whatever it may be. You know, everybody travel for their own different reasons. Hey, it's your money. You do what you want with it. I'm not here to judge you. If you judge me, I'm fine with that. But I'm just here to give you some advice. Next thing, money and time. We're in a travel community. We're constantly at odds and we're juggling this. Okay. It's an up and down. It's a constant tug of war. It's either you have enough money to travel and you don't have the time to, or you have enough time to travel, but you don't have the money. So you have to find yourself some type of happy medium. All right. The next point is to that, and what I'm saying, I say that to say this: Airbnb can be a useful tool for you to create that passive income so you will be able to travel. All right. If you're just an average fellow like most of us, we work in 9 to 5, we have an average job, you know, and we're not millionaires or whatnot. I mean, everybody wasn't born like that. You may have not reached that pinnacle in your life yet. Not to say that you never will, but for now, you have to work towards finding out ways to travel and have money to travel at the same time. So the answer to that, in my opinion, passive income. A good platform for that, Airbnb. That's not going to save you money. Airbnb will save you money. It could also make you money. I say that to say this. I do real estate ventures myself from time to time, just getting my feet back into the water, warmed up or not. But location is key with anything that you do. If you're in how would I put this, a tourism city or a tourism spot, you know, there's a lot of people coming in and out or whatnot, or even a port, you know, that might be an opportunity for you to find some property in that area, maybe renovate it. Doesn't have to be anything big. Because I know what you're thinking. Damn, OW, everybody don't have good credit to go buy a motherfucking house or buy a condo to rent out or whatnot. It could be something small. You know, just start off with that. I have 2 apartments. I'm thinking what I'm gonna try to do is right now, I think I'm gonna try and just rent one out the regular old fashioned way, you know, put it on social media somewhere, see what bites. My next option is I think I'm gonna try and go the Airbnb route. I think I'm gonna take the 2 bedroom once I renovate it. I'm gonna put it on Airbnb, put some furniture in there, and see if I can get some residual income coming in. See, once you get that passive income coming in, that frees up your time so you can go do things. If you're married to your fucking job and you at your job fucking 6 days a week, when do you go anywhere? I mean, you have a 2 weeks vacation, but let's just be real. You know, how much time can you actually spend out of the country? 2 weeks vacation. You might get to go out of the country 2 times, but if you can use Airbnb and get some type of residual income coming in, if it's just an extra $2,000 or $3,000 a month, something on a small scale, you know what I'm saying? $1,500 a month, you could work a part-time job and be just fine. Now, if you work in part-time, say you work 4 days a week, and Airbnb pay, you got 3 days to travel. So that means at least once a month, you could raise about this motherfucker, like yours truly. But I'm just putting that out there. You don't necessarily have to buy property. There are other ways you can go about doing it. What you want to do is find owners, not these corporations out here. Find independent owners that are willing to work with you. They will write you out a different contract. That contract will be between you and that person, whereas you take responsibility for anything that happens on that property. Trust me, I know people personally that do it. They didn't have any money to start out with. They couldn't get no bank financing. They went directly to the renter, to the person that owned that property. That property been sitting there. He can't rent that motherfucker out. It's been sitting there for like 5-6 months. Guess what? He paying that mortgage on that property, and you don't know what else he got to pay too. So if you catch him at the right time, you twist his hand just a little bit and make it sound good. Guess what? He gonna take that offer, and you sign that contract with him. Once you sign that contract with him, you can take that property there and go rent it out. You know what I'm saying? Now you have to go through no bank. You're going directly through that man. You just make sure that motherfucker got his money every month. You pay him every month. Make sure it's a good location. And that's also a way that you can get into Airbnb without having this huge lump sum of money to buy property. I know everybody just don't have money to come out the ass, you know, and be like, okay, I'm gonna put 10% down on this property and I'm gonna go rent it out. I'm an Airbnb. There's ways to get around it. If you have like maybe I'm gonna say just throw a number out there. The first and last month's rent, that's the way that you can get into this and you can start getting you some passive income. Just trying to help everybody out. Look, I'm a traveling brother. I love beautiful women, you know what I'm saying? I love taking trips. I love making money, all of the above. I mean, what man doesn't? I mean, that's how we're hardwired like that. We're hardwired to want women. We're hardwired to want to make money and provide for ourselves and our families. So if there's anything that I can do to put an idea on somebody else's mind and help them out and maybe make their situation a little bit easier, that hey, look, that's what I'm here to do. But I'm gonna make this one short and sweet. Um, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna come back a little bit later on. I got a little something I gotta go do tonight. I just want to drop in right quick, holler at y'all fellas. My next video is gonna be on traveling and training. You know what I'm saying? Travel, training, 3 tiers. We love to travel. You need to train your body and your mind. If you can train your body and mind, everything else falls in line. That rhyme, right? This is what I'm gonna be talking about on my next video. If your body not intact, you're not gonna be able to go nowhere and have no fun anyway. I mean, that's just my opinion. I try to motivate people to take care of their mind, take care of their body. In that event, when you get to these other countries, you'll be shocked. I mean, you got to be on your P's and Q's. You 15, 2,000, wherever you got miles away from home, you know, you can't be dropping the anchor, you dig, and you out of bread. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna get your money's worth. Let me stop fucking with you like that. But yeah, all jokes aside, I'm gonna be talking about training and traveling. That's my 2 next topics I'm gonna be talking about. Some things you could do if you're just a beginner, just getting out the boat. I would say what I did. I could believe it or not. I sit here and I shit you not. 2.5 years ago, I weighed 263 pounds. I lost 50 pounds in my first year. And the next year, I lost the rest of the 17 pounds. So right now, I walk around right around 200 pounds, 201, 202, something like that. But it's just good for your heart. It's good. You feel good about yourself, because us as Black people, I'm just going to be honest with you, we're very visual people. We go off of what we see. Social media, when you pick this phone up and somebody sees your picture on Tinder, do you think they're going off your personality, your charisma? The fuck out of here. They're going off of what they see. So you're being judged off of what these people see. So I said to say this, it's good for you to take care of yourself and feel good about yourself and be the best version of yourself. Don't think when you go to these other countries, just because you got the blue passport, motherfucker gonna be attracted to you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, hey, look, people find attraction in different people for different things. But if you feel good about yourself and you know that you put forth your best effort to do the best with yourself, and when you look at your physique, you like what you see, that's good. Because you can lie to the people, but when you go in that bathroom and you look in that mirror, you can't lie to yourself, homeboy. You can't lie to yourself, nigga. Let's be honest with yourself. So do that. It's all good. I'm gonna get back with y'all later. Y'all have a good night. Remember, if you're gonna travel out the country, try and go the Airbnb route. Just look into it. Okay. With that being said, this OW signing off. I want to give shouts out to all my people out there in the travel community. We all is one. Look, you got any questions you want to get back at me? Look, my life's an open book. You know how to get at me. Ornell Waters 263 at yahoo.com. Yeah, 666, Kim, bro. 6, bro. Y'all be easy. Until next time, get your travel on, player. Do what it do. I'm out.